There are days when life feels unbearably ordinary, when everything you do seems small, repetitive, and invisible, and you quietly wonder if God notices you there. Maybe your heart feels tired not from great sorrow, but from the weight of routines that never seem to change. You move through your day doing what must be done, yet something inside you aches, asking if any of this truly matters, if God is really present in moments that feel so mundane. Right now, I want you to know this message is about discovering God's presence exactly there. Not in dramatic events or extraordinary breakthroughs, but in the quiet, unnoticed spaces of your everyday life. The moments no one applauds, the tasks no one celebrates, the pauses that feel empty rather than holy. You are not overlooked in these moments, and your life, as ordinary as it may feel, is not distant from God. Before we go any further, allow yourself to slow down just a little. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to perform. Take a gentle breath in and then let it out slowly. Feel your shoulders soften. Let your mind rest from racing ahead or replaying what has already passed. This is a safe moment to simply be. So many people believe God is found only in clarity, success, or spiritual highs. But often, He meets us in the quiet kitchen, the familiar road, the repetitive work, the moments when our thoughts wander and our hearts feel unnoticed, like light seeping through a small crack in the wall. His presence does not always arrive loudly. It arrives faithfully, patiently, and close. Think about the ordinary parts of your day, the first steps you take in the morning, the simple sounds around you, the tasks you do almost without thinking. These are not empty spaces. They are gentle invitations. God does not wait for your life to become extraordinary to draw near. He walks with you through the simple rhythm of now. If you've been feeling disconnected, spiritually dry, or quietly lonely in your routine, you are not failing. You are human. And God's nearness is not measured by how inspired you feel, but by how deeply He chooses to stay. Even when everything feels plain and repetitive, stay with me through this prayer. Let your heart remain open, not striving for a feeling, but resting in the possibility that God is already closer than you think. As we continue, allow yourself to gently lean into this truth, letting it settle softly within you as we prepare to bring these ordinary moments into God's presence. Let us turn our hearts gently toward God now, without hurry, without pressure, just as we are. So as do we come to you in this quiet moment, carrying the simplicity of our lives. We thank you for the small things that often go unnoticed, for the breath in our lungs, for the steady ground beneath our feet, for the routines that hold our days together, even when they feel heavy or dull. Thank you for being present not only in moments of joy, but also in the ordinary spaces where our lives actually unfold. You see the tasks we repeat, the responsibilities we carry, the thoughts that pass quietly through our minds as we move through the day. You know how easy it is for us to feel unseen there. So we bring you that feeling now. Not with drama, not with fear, but with honesty. Some days feel long, some moments feel empty, some routines feel lonely. And still, you remain. Teach us to notice you in the gentle details, in the quiet pauses between one task and the next, in the simple acts of care, patience, and perseverance. Help us trust that no moment is wasted when lived in your presence, even when it feels unremarkable to us. We ask you for rest in our thoughts, calm in our bodies, clarity in our hearts. Not necessarily answers to every question, but peace enough to walk forward without tension. When our minds drift toward worry or comparison, gently bring us back to what is right in front of us, to this breath, to this moment, to you. Guide us today in ways that feel natural and kind. Help us move through our responsibilities without resentment. Help us meet interruptions with patience. Help us find quiet strength in doing what needs to be done, trusting that you are near, even when nothing feels especially spiritual. We release the need to feel extraordinary. We release the pressure to constantly understand. We place our simple, ordinary lives into your care, believing that you delight in walking with us through each small step. Let this sense of calm remain with us now. Let your presence feel close, steady, and gentle as we carry this awareness into the rest of our day, ready to see our everyday moments with new eyes. As you remain in this quiet space, remember that nothing about your life needs to change for God to be near you. His presence does not depend on a different schedule, a deeper feeling, or a more spiritual moment. It rests gently within the life you are already living. The ordinary rhythms of your day are not interruptions to faith. They are where faith quietly grows. Take a brief moment now to be still. Let the noise of expectations soften. Allow a small silence inside you, even if it lasts only a few seconds. In that stillness, consider 2 or 3 simple moments you will likely experience today. Perhaps a routine task, a brief conversation, a moment alone. Imagine meeting those moments without rushing past them, aware that God is already there, steady and attentive. As you move through your day, carry a gentle thought with you. God is present here too, in the familiar places, in the repeated tasks, in the pauses that feel unnoticed. Let this awareness shape your pace, your patience, and the way you breathe. You do not need to add anything extra to your day. A quiet, inward pause, a soft breath, a moment of gratitude is enough to reconnect your heart. If you find yourself feeling distracted or weary, return to simplicity. Slow your breath. Ground yourself in the present moment. Trust that God is not waiting somewhere ahead of you, but walking beside you now. Each ordinary moment becomes meaningful when lived with quiet trust. Let us end with a brief prayer. God, we place this day into your hands. We trust you with its simple moments and quiet responsibilities. Help us remain aware of your presence, steady and near, as we go about our lives. May our hearts rest in you, and may our ordinary moments become spaces of peace and gentle faith. If this moment has touched your heart, I invite you to respond in a simple, quiet way. You may choose one word that reflects your trust that God is present in the small things of life, and write that word in the comments. It could be something like faith, peace, or presence. Let that word be a gentle expression of what you believe today, a small reminder that God is with you even in the ordinary moments, and that you are not walking through them alone. May God's peace walk with you throughout this day. I'll see you again in tomorrow's devotional.